Om Sarvebhyo Namaha. Welcome to our English channel Veda Sudha Sravanti. Light of Truth, Satyartha Prakash, the famous book written by Maharshi Dayanand Saraswati. Part 5 of Chapter 9. Does a soul passes through many births? That means soul has rebirth or not? Answer to this question. A soul goes through many births, but as his mental power is limited, he is unable to retain the memories of lost birth. In a way, it is a boon that a man doesn't remember his past life, otherwise his tension would have multiplied and ended his life earlier. It is not even necessary to know what good or bad deeds he had done in the previous birth for which he has been punished or awarded by God. It is enough to infer from the pleasures or pains that he had done something good or bad in the previous births, and that he should avoid not any particular bad quality but all vices, so that he is never put to suffering. Everyone should be confident that no soul gets pleasure or pain irrespective of his good and bad deeds. He should also know that the present life is the result of good and bad actions of the past lives, and the future life would be in accordance with the present one as well as past lives. The principle behind incarnation. The souls in human and animal bodies are the same and alike. The very soul of a man passes into the body of an animal. When vices wax and virtues wane, the soul of a man assumes a lowlier body of lower animals. When virtues predominate over vices, the soul takes up a noble body, that is, of a learned man. When vice and virtue are equal, the soul is born as an ordinary man. When it leaves the body, it is called death, and when it again takes the body, it is called birth. If the past deeds deserve a male body, it is born as a male, and as a female if it deserves a female body. Cycle of births and deaths. This cycle of births and deaths continues on and on until the soul secures its emancipation. Good deeds win better sorts of human lives, and superbly noble actions are conducive to release it from the succession of births and deaths. Those who act in accordance with the qualities Sat, Rajas and Tamas get births accordingly, but those who raise themselves above these three qualities by practicing highest grade of yoga are never born again. Conclusion. Ignorance is the cause of suffering from bondage, and knowledge procures salvation. Ignorance is to believe what is not true. Knowledge is the true idea of a thing. Sinfulness and salvation are not natural but are acquired. The soul is not sinful. Soul is not even God, because God is infinite while soul is finite in all respects. The seeker of emancipation should have a complete knowledge of 5 koshas, 3 states and 4 bodies, should meditate upon God and follow yoga. Salvation is perfect liberty. The soul, with the help of God, enjoys freedom. Salvation may not be effected in one life, so the soul incarnates a number of times to acquire perfection. The souls who raise themselves above the three qualities, sattva, rajas, and tamas, by practicing highest grade of yoga, get salvation, and those who don't try for this eternal bliss undergo the suffering of birth and death. Om Swastihi.